Hey gang, Matt with Atlas Precision Consulting. In today's video, we're going to continue talking about cycle counts. In this one, we're going to be entering counts for our cycle counts. So you're going to go to the physical count screen. You check the use cycle count box. You enter in your cycle count number. Before you hit retrieve, there's really only one major decision most people have to make, and it's just how they want to group it on the next screen to do your adjustments. Generally, you want that to match however you printed your document. I always generally go by item. Consignment vendor items is the other option, but most people don't really do those. So really it's the sort order that really matters as far as entering in the counts. Then we're going to click retrieve. Now you only have to click retrieve the first time you come into to do an account. If you come back in here to enter in some second counts, you're not going to have to mess with that. First thing I want to say is ignore some of the zeros and things you see on my screen. This is a play system, and I've got some stuff going on with it. But what I want to show you is I'm going to go down to this item here. I'm going to enter in that I only found 175. First thing you'll notice is you will see this asterisk in the discrepancy column. The reason that's important is when you come back in, it pushes all the discrepancies to the top. Now, if this was not a lot item or a lot bin tracked item, I could just go save this batch and print my physical versus on hand. But since this is a lot bin tracked item in our system, I need to go to the lot bin tab. I need to pull up my lot, which you could just type it in if you had the number in front of you. Now you're not putting how much of that lot you have, you're putting in the discrepancy for that. So if we had found 25, this would be a positive 25. The fact that we're missing 25, we're going to put a negative 25. Now that's important to note is there's a setting, and I'll show it here on the screen, where you can allow both positive and negatives in the same batch. I recommend doing that if you're doing lot track stuff. It makes it a lot easier to manage. So we're going to put negative 25 in this lot that we're missing. You want to make sure that whatever your total SKU to post does match on to the SKU that is posted. Now to save this, you go to the adjustment tab. You have to pick a reason. Do not save this as approved if you're going to do a recount, because once you save this as approved, it gets posted and there is no recounting, and you can't print a physical versus on-hand report. And I'll explain that in my next video on what the physical on-hand report is, versus on-hand report is. So we're just going to uncheck the approved, and we're going to leave that as, and we're going to hit save. So stay tuned for some other videos on cycle counts. If you have questions on this or any other topic, put a comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And as always, Atlas will be here for your P21 needs.